Well, hello and welcome to volume 78 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and glad to have you along for the ride. This is going to be a short video tonight. My sinuses are all messed up again. I think it's probably, what do they call that? Allergies. I think it's probably allergies. From the weather. But at any rate, had a pretty good night's sleep last night. Cold again, so got bundled up. My daughter had made me some special Rice Krispie treats, special, when I was out to see her this weekend. So took half of one of those and slept pretty good. She's getting really good at that. Got up this morning and did some stuff here on the computer, and then my mother-in-law needed some IT assistance, so I called her and helped her out for a couple hours, and then had a nice conversation with her. I apologize, I noticed the camera's trying to focus on the stuff behind me, so it might bounce a little bit. I apologize for that. Yeah, did the IT stuff for her, got that straightened out. I have I don't even know what the program's called, but I can get into her computer and do things from here, so it makes it really easy to take care of her. Anything goes wrong or she needs instruction on something, I'm able to help her out. I apologize. Oh goodness, I am wiped. So in a moment of insanity, I decided, hey, I've got enough energy to wash the Samurai, which I haven't done in a while. It's been sitting underneath the tarp. Of course, we've had the heavy winds, we've had the rain. Had the Santa Ana's blowing, had all the dust, had the fires, so all that stuff's been collecting on the Samurai. So I pulled the cover off of it and washed it down, scrubbed it up pretty nice, took a little polishing compound, got started on the hood, and it looks like I might be able to. I'm not going to save the paint job completely, it's pretty oxidized, but I might be able to at least make it a little better. So both my arms and my shoulders feel like spaghetti noodles right now. Now, like I said, I don't know what I was thinking when I started doing that, but so I got that done, and then the minute I got finished, I cleaned everything all up. I was going to go hop in the shower, and my buddy Jonathan called, and Jonathan that gives me all the socks and the cool gifts, gave me the Christmas ornament the other day. Needed a ride to go pick up his truck up in Signal Hill from the Cadillac dealership up there. So no worries, jumped in, took a shower, picked him up, and zipped on over, dropped him off in Signal Hill. I think it's Signal Hill. Anyways, off 405 in Cherry, and then zipped on back here. I made a cup of coffee before I left because I was I was running out of energy. And like a doofus, about halfway there, I'm thinking about the cup of coffee I made. It was decaf, so that didn't help any. So when I got home, too late to have any caffeine, but Kelly had made, and she's good at this, a huge green chili chicken casserole on the weekend. So I cut out a slab of it for myself today. Most people would go for a piece. I went for a slab and heated that up and had some chips and cheese with it and enjoyed that. And so while I was eating that, my sister called. And while I was eating and talking to my sister on the phone, my brother-in-law came over. So it got a little busy. So I'm going to check out Billy's computer for him tomorrow. And then I was talking to my sister and her grandson, which would be my niece's son, is going to be 7 in February, and evidently, and she told me what the name is, and I couldn't tell you. It's this long, but he has a tumor, a growth behind his eye, and they thought he just had a sty. This has been going on for about 3 weeks. They thought he just had a sty. The doctor sent him home with antibiotics. Excuse me. With antibiotics, and it continued to get better than not, and so finally I thought, we need to take him in. So they took him over to Chalk, and had him checked out. And the first guy that looked at him at chalk was just going to send him home again with more antibiotics. And then the doctor that was on call there, he said, you know what, let's do a CT scan on him. And sure enough, they found the mass behind his eye, and it presents just like cancer, and they treat it just like cancer, but it's not cancer. Both my sisters are nurses, so they understand all of the medical jargon. I don't, but just suffice it to say that it does act like cancer. And so 6-year-old Jack had the little port put in. They're going to give him chemo. In fact, he started today, and it'll be going on for 6 months, and then another 6 months. And he's a little trooper. I mean, he's never cried when he gets shots or any of that kind of stuff. So I just hope he's going to do really well with this. And because of the China flu, only one parent can be with him at a time, and none of the rest of us can go see him anyways. So I think he's getting out pretty soon from the hospital. He'll be home, so we could see him there, and then he'll go back for his treatments at the hospital, just take a couple hours. But unfortunately, it's chemo, so it's going to have the same side effects that it would in anybody else. He'll have, they said, more thinning of the hair than loss of the hair, but the nausea. Then he also has to take prednisone, so they said he'll have hunger with that. He'll have anger, a few other things that he's got to deal with. So if you would, I would really appreciate it if you would send some prayers up for him, or some good thoughts, or juju, aloha, shaka, whatever it is that you believe in. If you could pass some along for Jackson, that would be awesome. Call him Jack, and I'll update you every once in a while. I'll let you know how he's doing. But yeah, I just can't imagine. Poor little guy. But anyways, that's what's been going on today. So I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to sleep good tonight. The energy just isn't back yet. So when I get up in the morning and I'm all charged up, I've got to learn to space it out a little bit more, because I've been pretty wiped out since about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And I still have stuff to do tonight. So I'm going to get that done. Kelly's in the other room doing yoga on the living room TV. And although that's fun to watch, I have stuff out here that I got to do. So thank you all for the prayers, for the good thoughts, for the aloha, for the shaka, for the juju, for the positive vibes, everything. I appreciate it. And if you'd like to follow along with my journey, more than welcome to be here. Click the subscribe button below, hit the bell. You'll be notified every time there's a new video that comes up. Also, too, if you want to, give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm. More people, makes it easier for them to find this. I did have somebody ask me the other day, do you make any money off this? I don't. There's nothing to be made. It's about as low budget of a channel as you can get. I record these on my phone, and then I edit them on Windows Movie Maker from Windows 7, and then post them up on YouTube. So I'm not even using the fancy editing stuff on this. But hopefully at some point I'll get better at doing these. But in the meantime, I really do appreciate having you guys here. So have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.